Alrighty. We're gonna get started with some questions from literally whoever comes on this call. I'm just gonna answer like any questions, and I just want this to be like a nonchalant, kind of relaxed, just talk about like your experiences with piano breaks and anything you want to ask me or talk about in general. So yeah. I guess I'll just wait until the first people come in. So hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey man.
How you doing?
Good man. This is
This is
awesome.
yeah, a lot of people here.
I know, dude. It's crazy. I figured. I'm like thinking to myself, like, Black Friday. I don't know. I just wanted to organize something, that
Yeah,
anyone can come on. And now, if you come on, you got me for an hour. So it's like,
sweet. And you got me for an
yeah,
hour. Yeah.
exactly,
All
exactly.
right, cool. What time is it there?
It's like yeah, 7:08 right now, 7 p.m.
Dude,
Where are you? Where are you at?
look at the time here. It's 4 in the morning.
Oh wait, you're yeah from Portugal, was it, or Spain?
No,
Something.
Spain.
Spain.
Spain, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually
Yeah.
from California, but I live in Spain.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
Sweet, dude.
fucking
Are you
great
studying
here.
abroad right now? Or
No, I actually got married to a Spanish girl,
really?
so that's why I'm here. But yeah.
Uh-huh. Sweet,
Yeah,
dude.
pretty random story. Yeah.
That's cool, dude. Well, yeah, and
Yeah.
so you're like you're learning piano like in your room just on like a keyboard there or like is
Yeah, I've got like
oh shit.
a shitty
It's right there.
49 key keyboard. But it's enough to learn like 13ths, 7ths, surprisingly. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sweet,
Yeah.
dude. Well, yeah, I actually I was looking through the emails and stuff just trying to refresh my memory, but I remember you
Yeah.
had like breakpack for like swing questions. Was that you?
Yeah, yeah, that was me. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. How did that go? I mean, like,
Dude, I don't know, like it's kind of been random. Like your packs helped me a lot. Like kind of getting to learn major sevenths, a few scales, Dorian scales, but I
mhm.
don't know, like I reached like a brick wall where I thought like improvising was just playing random notes and like I realized it kind of sounded really bad. So I kind of went into other paths of piano, like I found some gospel music like to teach me like chord progressions, and now I'm getting
Yeah,
back
yeah.
to like listening to Bill Evans and I'm like, "Oh, how do you do that?" Like I don't know, like I'm kind of lost.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so you were doing the gospel for a little bit, and
Yeah.
then I took a detour like that too. I love like that kind of yeah, lots of like major six and nines,
Yeah, like
six nines,
huge.
and just beautiful, like
Yeah.
luscious.
Fat fat
Yeah,
chords.
fat PHAT.
That's how they advertise them, like fat.
I know, I
Like
know.
yeah.
Those dudes are cool though. I like the way that
Yeah.
they explain stuff. It's real. It's nice and easy, and like yeah, they keep things pretty simple from what I remember.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but like so what you're learning? You're trying to learn to swing better. Is that
Um, I don't know. Like, I realized, like, okay, jazz is cool, but maybe it's not my favorite music. Like,
uh-huh.
I don't like all jazz, but I do like, I do like Bill Evans. Like, I like when it's more like a normal song. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? Like, not
Oh
just like
yeah, yeah.
super
Not just
improvised.
free improvisation.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Or Dave Brubeck?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like I like him. There's a song called Blue Meadow Lark. Do you know this?
Uh, I know Blue Meadow Lark.
Yeah,
No, I haven't heard that song. I know like
yeah.
Skylark, and there's yeah, not that one though.
Random stuff, but yeah, like I don't know. I just think it's really beautiful how they. I don't know if it's the chord voicings or I don't know.
Was it more like, yeah, you want something that's yeah, because my style or whatever, just the way that I've taught it so far has been
Yeah,
only free improvisation. You know, it's like just like
yeah,
sitting there playing some chords and just playing, being able to play like really cool stuff and maybe swing on your own too, but with your
right.
own improvisation, either by yourself or maybe with a drummer too, just like I played, you know.
Uh-huh.
But I
Yeah,
know what you mean, and so you're like for you, it would be going into real books and stuff. Like that's like because you want to play actual jazz songs, right?
yeah, I do.
Yeah. So like, do you have a real book yet, or
Yeah, like I've off turns, but probably shouldn't say that on Google Plus. But yeah, I see like the real books, and I've got like Bill Evans, you know, like a compilation, and
Mhm.
yeah, you see like 13th chords, sixth, seventh. So like I went down the path of going to the gospel, and they're teaching me all these chords. So now I know the chords, and yeah, that's where I'm at
Uh-huh.
now.
Sweet. Then it's just applying that to like the chords in the real book, and you can make the majors in there like 6/9s. You know, you can make them a lot of times whatever you want,
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
alter them.
Major triad.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I said it like that because most jazz guys. No, no, no. You gotta make it like all this
Yeah,
other
like
shit
fucking
on top.
20 fingers. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Over complicated, right?
Yeah.
Or just make it sound good too. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So where are you live or
What was that?
are you playing like live music? Are you playing like gigs?
Not right now.
Yeah.
No, right now I'm like working full time as like a sound engineer.
Okay.
Like
Cool.
I like set up like speakers and run the mixer for like hotel ballrooms. We'll like set up like a fashion show or something with music.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yeah. And so
Nice.
like I mean that's like my daily life, you know, and then doing this
Yeah.
piano break stuff too and having to manage all that. It's like
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
a lot.
lot of stuff, dude. Yeah. Yeah,
But
but
I mean,
mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, but I'm doing that and then piano breaks and then now something cool has actually happened recently with piano breaks, but I can't talk about it yet, but it's pretty sweet
Okay.
though. But yeah, like that's mostly what I've been focusing on. And then also recently actually with piano breaks, I kind of like I had like a partnership with it. So it was like me like doing like a lot of the content and the actual teaching. And then there was like my friend who was actually a previous student of mine who was really good at video. And so he was the one who was doing all that, like the camera work and like the editing and stuff. So now we kind of like dissolve that partnership just for various reasons. You know, it's just
Okay.
but so dealing with that has been a lot of craziness too, you know. So uh yeah, because you have to kind of reorganize it, you know, to like okay, well now I gotta figure out a way to like record more lessons and how I'll do the video and all that kind of stuff. So it's been a
Yeah.
lot.
Wow. But I mean, that's awesome. You're like actually doing something that you really like, and you're making money. So
Yeah,
it's a win-win. It's a win-win. Like,
yeah. I mean, I've been
yeah,
like I've been working my ass off on this thing. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, I just want to be honest. Like, yeah, dude, I worked my fucking
yeah,
ass off for
yeah,
like 3 freaking years, dude, and like it's hard. It's yeah, like the whole entrepreneur thing
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
like. and it's very like, in a way, sometimes it's like thankless because you're just like
Right.
you're just hitting it fucking hard like every single day, or recording the videos or designing the website with all this crap, because I'm not a website designer, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
if I had my way, I would just be teaching lessons because that's what I do the best, I think, you know.
yeah.
But just get me in front
But
of a camera and I'll teach someone, you know. But uh, or play, or you know, that's what I like to do. I like to play and teach. But yeah, then
excuse
you
me.
introduce all those other elements, and it's all craziness from there.
Yeah, but that's part of the process. If you, because most people, they're not entrepreneurs. They don't, because they don't want to take the time to do all that stuff, like waste hours looking at, oh, how do I design a website? Like, do I have to pay taxes? Blah blah blah. But
Yeah, yeah, that
hopefully you
stuff.
are.
That's
But
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. It's all that like kind of like seeming or boring kind of stuff. It's I'm not gonna say seemingly boring because that's pretty freaking boring to me.
totally boring.
Looking at like taxes or some kind of thing I have to do for the business, or um, yeah, even stuff for like the sending out the emails thing. There's like legal stuff about that too. Even being on this call and having your voice recorded, I got you gotta get the consent, and like it's just things like that that just always come up. Like,
Right.
and whenever you try to do something,
Just yeah.
yeah.
Got to
But
be
I'm talking
careful.
a lot about obstacles here though, and I'm not, like like I mean the only reason why I'm doing this right now is I don't know, I just want to have like a little hangout and like freaking get to know some of you,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
which right now it's you, so that's fine with me.
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And we got one viewer now, so whoever that is.
What's up, viewer?
What's up, man?
Shout outs.
Yeah,
You're welcome to the Mark and
yeah,
Ryan
welcome.
show.
Yeah.
I know nothing about piano. This is the expert.
Oh, dude, I'm down to delve into like whatever you want to talk about if you want to, because like I know even if you're on the call, it's like sometimes you won't even want to go into yours. You know, it's like I don't want
Yeah,
this to
yeah, yeah.
be like, okay, you have to ask me questions about uh, your experiences with piano or something either.
Yeah, no, like I'm pretty interested because like I learned piano like when I was like 4 or 5 years old, and then I totally stopped because I really got into like rap music. Like I created my own like CDs, and I started getting into producing
Uh-huh.
music about 3 years ago. So like my story is like, okay, I was doing it on the computer, got a keyboard, then I thought, okay, I need to know the theory. So got the keyboard, and now like I'm not even producing anymore. Like I'm just playing piano on my keyboard every day, and I
Yeah.
feel like
Well, why is that though?
I
Just
don't know. Like I just really love piano. Like I think it kind of like I love to take like music you hear on the radio and try and recreate that with a piano sound. And I don't know. I really I like it,
right.
but
Okay.
I'm still producing. But now like I don't know. I'm seeing where it goes. Like I think I need to know like the circle of fourths.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking at, okay, this chord goes to this chord, kind of like trying to get my head around progressions.
Right.
Do you have any advice on progressions?
Yeah, I mean, well, if from what you're saying is you want to learn pop music more, or
Gee, well, I mean, I just kind of want to like, I feel like I know scales, I know all my scales, I know all the chords, but I don't know progressions. Like, I feel like now I just need to put it all together. Like, I feel like I can't improvise. I don't know, I'm at like a
okay.
brick wall, and maybe it's a mental thing.
Oh, so you want to improvise and
Improvise, yeah. Create my
okay.
own music.
Right. Oh, well, and well, okay, so like not pop music then. So you're saying you recreated like rap music, like those songs too on the piano, just with piano though.
Yeah, well, yeah, on the piano, but I also create like my own hip hop music,
Oh, okay.
my own R&B music, but I
Right.
think like it would be helpful to know the correct chord progressions. Like
Right.
what notes do I hit when I'm improvising? Is it the two? Is it the three? Is it the four? Like,
Right.
is it random? I don't know.
Well, no, yeah,
So,
no. What comes to mind first is just like looking at the bass notes, like
okay.
really just like you listen to a rap song or whatever, and you just listen to the
Yeah.
bass notes, and
Okay.
from there then you, from the bass notes then you find the actual chord progression that they're playing, and that's the easiest way that I would do it. Yeah,
Okay.
like there's a lot of them that I mean I could like tell you some like very very typical rap chord progressions right now, um, but I mean I don't know if you said you know your chords and scales then you should be able to figure them out anyways.
Yeah.
But usually it'll be like say like C minor, right?
Right.
So like you start on C, so like so C minor, like C, E flat, G, C, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then you just go down to like A flat, C, E flat. So it's like an A flat major chord.
Okay.
And then you go to B flat major from there,
Uh-huh.
and then back to C again. So it's like C, A flat, B flat, C. It's very, very simple. Like actually, if you just play it on
Right.
on the piano right now, it's just like da 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 da. It's that kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know,
Okay.
like and you'll yeah maybe yeah maybe if you want to play it right now if you feel like it.
Okay.
See, I'm
Yeah,
doing this like a lesson. This is
yeah.
funny, but this is not a lesson. This is just a hangout to me.
Live lessons. Let me try it. So going from C minor to
Yeah, like a C minor triad,
yeah,
and then you go to A flat major triad, A flat C E flat,
A minor, no?
A
Oh,
flat,
yeah.
A
A
flat
flat, C,
major.
E flat. Okay. That's got a dark sound. Okay. All right.
Or in total it's C E flat G, that's the first chord,
Uh-huh.
and then A flat C E flat for the next chord,
Right.
and then B flat B flat D F for the next.
B flat major. Okay.
Yeah, and then to C E flat G again.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So what that would be a one uh it'd be what would that be? Like a one for
I think it like 1 6 7. I mean 6 7 1 kind of thing.
okay.
Like for those rap like simple chord progressions, I just play them. Like I just know that. Or yeah, like this other one that I know too. It's like it goes like C, and then you just go down instead. So
Uh-huh.
C, B flat. You could play this in doubles, like with in octaves with your left hand.
Right.
Just play C
Uh-huh.
and then B flat,
Yeah.
and then A flat, and then
Uh-huh.
G.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's going down. Okay. Descending. Uh, yo,
Yeah.
bitch. No, 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 okay.
Yeah, yo, bitch. Yeah.
No, no.
It's a very simple thing.
Yeah, yeah. A Black Friday song. No.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know. You know what? Screw this. I'm gonna try to put this in my. Tell me how this sounds if there's an echo.
Okay.
All right, you can hear me now.
Yeah.
And is there like a big echo or anything?
No.
Okay, sweet.
Wait,
Because
wait,
yeah,
wait.
I can play it.
Okay. Little echo.
All right. Or yeah, so that C minor.
Wait, so yours sounded a lot better. What were you doing there?
Oh well, in my right hand, I was just playing C, E flat, G, and then C. And
C, E flat, G, C?
yeah, this Google Plus thing is so weird, dude. Where it like ships to you every single time you talk. Like I don't know.
I've never used it actually.
Yeah, me neither.
But
I don't know. It just seemed like a good thing to do, or like an easy way to do like a hangout.
yeah, yeah.
But
But
yeah, it was just C, E flat, G, and then C.
C. So your right hand was doing the C, E flat, G, and C.
Yeah.
Okay, and your left hand was just doing octaves.
Yep.
That's it. Can you hear that?
Yep.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Like really dark.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that was yeah. All right. All
Yeah,
right.
and then so you just went like C, C, B flat, A flat, G.
Yeah. But
And that's
like,
those are two simple like yeah, rap progressions. But even though they sound kind of similar, you can they also sound different though. Like if I do that with the like just the A flat, B flat, C thing,
uh-huh.
then that's like
Wow.
that, dude, I haven't played that in a long time. I love those. That's that I like right?
That was improv?
Yeah, well that's just
See,
on those three chord
that sounded
progressions.
amazing. Yeah. Wait, so that was the same thing or
So that was the A flat, B flat, C.
A flat, B flat, C?
Yeah.
A flat minor or A flat major?
A flat major. And this is
Okay.
like actually built on it's like a C natural minor. So well you're basically just playing from C in the E flat major scale.
Okay.
So three
Okay.
flats.
All right. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, I still feel so weird on Google Plus. Whatever. I gotta get over it.
We got to give a shout out to the viewer.
I know. I wish I could check who it is. But
Show
I don't know.
yourself.
I'll send this to all of the Piano Breaks members, anyways. I mean, yeah, who cares?
Okay, cool.
I'm sure it'll be helpful for some
Yeah.
people, especially because some people have like been learning rap music, and there's producers and there's some DJs who are in there too. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Cool. But do you have any advice? Because like for picking out the bass note.
Um, that would just be singing it.
Singing it. Okay.
Yeah. Like whenever you hear a song, you have to you just have to listen to a lot of music, and then you got to hear the bass note and then sing it immediately right when you hear it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, like and then
Okay.
like because that's why I talk about like listening and vocalization in like Breakpacks 4. I'm sure a lot of people just gloss over it and say like, oh yeah, I gotta listen, well it'll be nice.
Yeah.
But no, like you gotta learn to sing, dude, or at least sing like a tone
Yeah.
because it'll help you so much when you're trying to learn music, when you're trying to learn a song. Yeah.
Yeah, like it was the vocalization, right? That you're talking about? The
Yeah.
vocalization? Yeah, yeah. I started doing that and like that that really helped me like to kind of I don't know, like when I sing something, when I hum it, like if it's just a jazz instrumental, like it really helps to kind of realize is it going up? Is it going down? So yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome, dude. Like, especially, like, yeah, if you learn any kind of lick or any lick, you have to, like, if you sing that lick, and then you
Yeah.
go play it, you will freaking hit that shit so hard.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, because you're like da 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 da, like that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Da 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 da, and then you'll like go to the piano and you go da 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 da, because it's like you wanna match what you were singing,
exactly.
and you're like, it won't feel right unless you like, it's almost like a person with Tourette's syndrome. All this is like that was a freaking horrible analogy, but yeah, like they feel like they have to like do
We'll
something.
edit that one out.
But see, like, but the more that I'm trying to be like politically correct on this hangout, then the less I'm having fun. Which like, fuck that. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Take two tomorrow.
but yeah, tomorrow will be very rigid and
Yeah, just professional.
yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, nah, yeah. I mean, if I can't
All
be
right, guys,
myself on
fucking
this,
listen.
what's that?
It's like, all right, guys, fucking listen.
The fucking lesson. Yeah.
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 But
All right, guys, let's get down to the fucking lesson. We're gonna learn some hip hop, minor chord progressions today.
yeah. All right.
Yeah. So, dude, yeah, let's. I'll continue again if you want. Yeah, because again, it's wherever you want to go with this, dude. Like, if you want to know about like my history of playing, or I don't know. Yeah, even a lot of people are asking me about like why I'm not playing with my drummer friend too, you know,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But whatever,
Yes.
it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay. So, like, how long have you been playing piano?
like about like 12 years, I would say, something
Wow.
like that. Like when I was in I started in fourth grade, I played violin, and then I played trumpet for like 6 years. It like all
Okay.
into like middle school and high school,
Yeah.
and yeah, and then during my senior year of high school, then I started to play piano because like I was playing trumpet, but like to reach the high notes, it's like really sucks balls. Like you have to go like to like to hit the note.
yeah.
Yeah, so so then I realized like with piano I can just like take my hand and just go bink, and
That's
like that's
it.
how I
That's
can
it.
hit
It's
the high
easy.
note.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's freaking easy. And then I don't know, maybe I wasn't as suited to trumpet either because it wasn't very natural for me. But then yeah, when I started playing piano, it was a hell of a lot easier.
Yeah.
Even though there's a lot of things I didn't understand about jazz at that point, um, playing piano itself though was easier, the instrument, you know. And so that helped me like learn jazz and also visualize jazz, like rather than because I can see a C minor chord, you know.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not just one note that you're playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
what you mean.
that's
Because,
how I
like,
got into it.
yeah. Okay. So, do you still play the trumpet?
Not really. Yeah, I actually you can see
No.
what up here on
Yeah.
my screen that black thing at the top of my closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like my old trumpet.
Oh, okay. Never opened.
Yeah, I am totally gonna freaking um make this thing. Here we go. Okay, so I'll just have it stay on me for a little while because this switching thing is so annoying. Okay, and then I'll switch it to you if like you're playing piano or something like that. But
Okay.
there we go. So it's not just like boom, 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 switching. Okay.
Okay. All right. So, what kind of piano do you have right there? What kind of piano
It's
is
a
that?
Yamaha PF 500.
Okay.
Yeah, and actually
Is
my
it?
my dad bought me like when I, maybe like 12, 10 years ago, probably. Like when I was first starting out.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's freaking amazing. I mean, like, and it was cool because it was so like photogenic for the lessons too.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, I've never seen this piano before. But
And the wood finish is
that's
like,
nice. Yeah,
yeah, it just ended up being perfect for that. Rather than like yeah, one of those like just like solid black ones or
or like a MIDI keyboard. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Well, yeah, I would have to have like a nice keyboard.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I
Kind
guess
of a
you don't
selling
have.
point.
What's that?
I said that's kind of one of your selling points to have like good piano sounds, right?
Oh yeah, and I mean that's what I recommend for everyone.
Yeah,
Like to like their piano sound a lot.
yeah,
Like if you're buying a keyboard.
yeah, yeah. I'm thinking of buying one, like a Casio PX 150. Do you know
Uh-huh.
that?
I thought I might. Is that the one on Amazon that's like, well, everything's on Amazon, but
Yeah,
but it's like I think it's one of those ones that everyone was asking me about earlier.
yeah. It's pretty popular. It's like it's probably like $400 US dollars.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Here it's like in
That could be
euros.
like
So,
that's like a medium piano to beginner piano, probably.
yeah, yeah,
Price wise, anyways.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing like about piano, man. It's so expensive.
I
Like,
mean, yeah, it's pretty expensive, but I guess that's kind of like it's you could compare that to a lot of things though, and it would come up a lot less. It's a big hassle though
yeah,
to bring it around. To
yeah,
bring this thing around is like the biggest pain in the ass. Well, not the biggest pain in the
yeah,
ass, but it's a big pain in the ass.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like especially to any gigs or concerts. Like you want to have like a smaller. It could be like just as big, but maybe a little bit lighter, or it has like a nice case that it can go into to like go in your car.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but because like I
What?
I only say that about like the price because I know like for like Justin and his like drums, they would cost a lot to get like fairly nice drums. It costs a lot
Yeah,
more than it would cost to get this kind of keyboard. Although
yeah.
this is like 1,500 or 1,700, I think when we got
Wow.
it. But when we got it, it was like 10 years ago. It was like state of the art back then.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, for
But
drums, it's like, dude, the things cost a lot. And for like trumpets, even like trumpets can go for like 2,000. Yeah, one of the trumpets I still have is like yeah, like $2,000 just for like it's like a like silver trumpet,
yeah,
which I left in the sun, or like I left it in like my living room, like when I was a kid and I was still playing trumpet and stuff.
yeah, yeah.
And then it ended up like for so long, like on its stand with the sun beaming on it, and so it got all tarnished and stuff. And I need to like give it.
Damn.
I know, I know. I want to sell it because I don't play trumpet anymore.
Might as well sell it, try and get some money.
Yeah, yeah, and I could play the other one. The beginner trumpet is like $200 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not bad. One thing actually randomly bought the other week was a harmonica.
Uh-huh.
And
Sweet.
I fucking love it. I love the harmonica. Like I never thought I'd be like one of those country ass people like just playing some blues, but like it's so beautiful, so easy to play
Uh-huh.
after playing the piano. Like it's incredible. Have you tried it?
Really?
Yeah,
How is it easy?
because
I know there's
okay,
chords
like
and stuff.
yeah, there's only like two or three chords on a because its own key. For example, a C in the key of C, you've
Yeah.
got like three holes next to each other. That's the C major chord.
Oh.
So you don't really have to do anything, but
Uh-huh.
it's got like it's an acoustic instrument, obviously, and I'm used to like a digital MIDI keyboard, speakers, and I think
Yeah.
like it's probably the cheapest acoustic instrument you'll ever find. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's raw. I don't know. I like it.
Yeah, yeah. It's very like
Yeah,
you can like feel it. You feel like the vibrations of it. It's like
yeah, yeah,
it's very visceral, the harmonica.
yeah,
If you listen to like Stevie Wonder play it,
yeah.
dude. Yeah, yeah, you gotta look up Alfie by Stevie Wonder. It's
Alfie.
incredible, dude. It's fucking
Okay,
incredible.
I'll check it out.
Cool. Yeah.
Check that out.
Cool, dude. Well, do you, what, like what? So you're in Portugal. I mean, I don't know.
Spain.
I don't even know like whether to like go to like the people watching this or just whatever. I mean, if you want to continue on with like what you were talking about, like because I don't want you to come away from the lessons without having learned what you want to learn.
Yeah.
So hit me, with
Okay.
whatever questions you got. It's like,
Um. So for like improvisation, what would you recommend hitting like just certain notes?
well, it depends. Like, what are you? If you're just like starting out, then which you're not. You're like you've started already. You've tried it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, have you just like tried hitting arpeggios for just for starters? It's like if you're totally freaking clueless, then just hit arpeggios and then hit like the pentatonic scale that's like for that specific chord sequence. You know,
Yeah.
like for the two chord to the one chord. That's why we use C major.
Right.
Because those work. Those five notes work on those chords like no matter what they sound good. So that's where you
Right.
start. That's where I start anyways.
Okay.
And then from there it's like okay, you take some risks now. It's like, oh, is this note going to sound good? No, I don't it doesn't I kind of like that one. Yeah, let's stick with that one. And so you use that one
Okay.
with the other notes, or maybe you'll go in between like chromatics, like passing tones. Like I would need more of an example of like what do you sound like right now? Like what are you playing? What do you like to play?
Um. Well, I really like. Now I'm just playing like the gospel chord progressions. Like, can
Uh-huh.
you hear the piano here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me give you an example. What did I just learn? Like I kind of I was playing the fat chords, like like
Yeah.
I don't know, like I just but getting that into a progression, like I guess we have I don't know, like it's
Yeah. So what scale is that based on?
that was D flat major.
D flat major. Okay. Well then
Yeah.
just start playing in the D flat major scale. Go play the chord first and then just kind of like go up in it. Like very slowly, I guess I would. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Like I've also researched what you said, the passing tones, like the chromatic, and that basically just means like just going out of the scale. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, it means well the chromatic scale is like every single note. So like going like C, C sharp, D, D sharp,
Uh,
E, F, F sharp, just keep going up like just from white to black note, basically. Until so
okay.
you're including all the notes. And so but what it really means is if you have good notes that are good on that chord, then you use the other like keys that aren't in that key to play to like kind of give it a little bit more color.
Okay.
So like for the C pentatonic, right? You could use like yeah, like E flat or something. Just play like the two and the one chord, like D, DFAC and CEGB,
Uh-huh.
and then do like a play like E flat to E, like really quick.
Okay. Gives it
Yeah,
kind
so
of a
like
blues feel. Yeah.
yeah, it's like from the blues scale. But so that but that E flat is kind of a chromatic though, chromatic tone. It's like a tone that doesn't sound that good on that scale. So like right?
Uh-huh.
If there's that dissonance right there. And you can do that with any other note too. So you go like you know how like A is part of the C pentatonic, so you use A flat
Right.
to A. Or you can actually not even have to play it that fast either. You can go.
Okay.
So you're really just adding them in. It's like right there I added an E flat too.
Uh-huh.
I like so if I add that, yeah. Yeah, so if I'm just like soloing and just chilling out on the C pentatonic, like you heard that, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Now I'm in regular C pentatonic.
Okay. But
Yeah, so
obviously,
it's
like,
just playing notes that are outside of the key that sound, yeah, and then going to a good note after that. That's a lot of what it is.
okay. And do you know about something called chord tones?
Yeah,
Yeah. Because like I've heard some people say they try and they try and like emphasize the chord tones when improvising.
yeah,
Would you recommend that? Or
yeah, especially the third and the seventh.
yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because that's why. I mean, yeah, because that's why it's kind of like a backwards way of finding out why we land on the third. Why I've told you to land on the E before. For the two and the one chord.
Uh-huh.
Did you watch those beginner lessons where I was like, oh yeah, just you want to land on the E a lot because it just sounds good.
No, I didn't see that.
Well, if you play like DFAC and CEGB and you play E
Uh-huh.
all the time, it's going to sound good. Like if you on either chord.
Okay. Because E is the ninth for the two chord, the D minor seven. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. And for the
And it's
one
the
chord,
third. Okay.
it's the three.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So that's
So
why
the
that note
ninth.
sounds good on both of them.
Okay. So the third, the seventh, the ninth.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Um, the five you can do the
Six?
five too. You don't want to do the one so much, not all the
No?
time, anyways,
Yeah.
because it sounds very like classical in a lot of ways.
Okay.
Like if you yeah, the root or the one, you don't want to land on that as much. At least yeah, unless you're playing like a specific type of bebop music where that's
Yeah.
kind of like more allowed or it sounds better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would go for the 3, 5, 7, and 9. So basically the
Okay.
arpeggios. That's yeah, that's what I'm like when I talk about arpeggios. That's what I'm usually talking about. Is like you just aim for the 3, 5, 7, 9, and those are your chord tones that you kind of like guide you while you're soloing.
Okay. Okay. And one last question. For example, if you're just sitting at the piano improvising, like okay, like going from C major 7 to D minor 7, that sounds cool, but like, do you have like a certain chord progression in your mind? Like 1, 4, 5, 7, or like, do you just kind of like go with it?
It depends on whether I'm doing like really free improvisation. But I'd
Yeah.
probably think of it before, like what chord progression I want to do.
Mhm.
Or sometimes, a lot of times it's a song that I want to play, and so I'm
Yep.
soloing over that chord progression of the song, you know.
Okay.
Or if I'm playing by myself, then and not playing a song, then I'll just yeah, I'll play like a 4-1 or something, and just have fun with that until I get tired of that, and then I'll go to, um, some other thing, like I'll jump from minor to minor to minor to minor. Kind of like did you watch like the first chord progression videos
Which ones?
where it was just like strictly chord progressions? It's just like here's the chord, here's the scale. Um, like well, basically you can play like say D minor, so play like D minor 7,
Uh-huh.
so D F A C,
Yeah.
and then you can play like um E minor 7 too.
Okay.
Yeah, and you just go between those two. This is like the biggest like soloing tip I could give, at least from like what I use in my playing, like all the time, is I go from one minor seventh chord to another minor seventh chord, and then I just play the Dorian scale on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So for
So,
the DFAC, you would play, all the white keys
huh?
for D Dorian,
Huh?
and then for E, then you would play E Dorian on that one.
Okay. Which is the D major scale, no?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And then you go in between those two, and you just keep doing that.
So can you choose any minor seventh, like for example, from C to B flat, for example? Like just go from those
Yeah.
two, or is that too
Oh yeah.
extreme?
Yeah, because you're doing the exact same movement there. So you're just going up a whole step and then playing that minor chord. So yeah, you
Okay.
can do it in any way. That's why you can just jump around from minors to minor chord, and like yeah, yeah. I don't know if I emphasize it enough, but that's like what I do a lot, just to have like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So and then on that D minor 7, I'm playing in my right hand. A lot of the chord tones that I'm playing are the F, A, C, and E.
Uh-huh.
It's the 3, 5, 7, and the 9, just like we were just talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
And then for the E, I'm playing G, B, D, and F sharp. That's a lot of the chord tones that I'm playing.
G, B, D, and F sharp.
Yep. Yeah, so like I'll just stick to those chord tones when I'm soloing, and then. So there, I switched to the other minor chord, right?
Okay.
So and then you can just keep doing that, like over and over again. And it's so simple, and like you think it's just like so simple that you get bored of it, but I've been playing it for 8, 9 years, and I still do it.
Yeah.
Because it's like you can just so.
Crazy.
Like, yeah, it just fills me with like a feeling of like power. That's what I want to get. Like that, just like, yeah, it's like a fuck yeah, dude. Like, fuck yeah, let's play. Like, yeah, let's do it. That's the kind of feeling I get when I play like that. It
Wow.
just provides like a place for you to like be that powerful person, I guess. It's like that feels
Okay.
powerful, right?
Yeah,
It's like, whoa.
yeah. All right. So,
And
but
it's
like,
simple as hell, right?
yeah.
You already
So,
know how to play it now. You already know like a 3 5 7 and the 9. You know the Dorian scales, and yeah, you already knew it off the top of your head. You knew it was D major, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So you just go between those two like a whole step apart, or you can do it anything you want. But we're working with like a whole step apart, and then you just play the Dorian scale with a 3 5 7 9. Yeah.
Okay. But there's not like any rules, like, for example, going from C minor 7 to G flat minor 7. Like, is something
It'll sound different.
gonna
That's
sound like shit?
yes. Some of them, but that's
Okay.
what you can figure out. Like,
Okay.
yeah. You know what? Since you know how to play these, since you know minor seventh chords and stuff, so here is like, and you know the 2 3 5 7 too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play 2 3 5 7s only. So this is C minor, 2 3 5 7, and then I'm gonna go to like E flat minor 2 3 5 7 to G flat minor 2 3 5 7, same thing, and then to A minor. So I went C, E flat, G flat, A, and I just played the minor seventh with a 2 3 5 7 in my right hand. Or I guess for you, I don't even want to call it 2 3 5 7 because you're past that point. But with the
Yeah.
extensions, the 9,
3579. Okay. Or 2357.
yeah.
Okay.
But it's C, E flat, G flat, A, which is actually a diminished chord if you played those before.
C, E flat, G flat, A. Oh yeah, yeah.
Isn't that crazy? But then what I'm doing there is I'm playing minor seventh chords with each of those notes. It's weird, right?
Wait, so your left hand you had a minor 7 and your right hand you had a diminished 7?
I had a 2 3 5 7.
Okay.
No. So the only chords that I'm playing are 2 3 5 7 chords, minors. Yeah, minors.
Okay. Okay.
But they're going in the order of C, E flat, G flat, A,
Uh-huh.
which just happens to be a diminished chord, which is just kind of a cool thing.
Oh.
Kind of weird.
Okay, yeah.
It's freaking weird, but
Random, yeah.
yeah, but it works. Cause
So I guess overall it's got quite a dark sound. Okay.
yeah, it's very dark, but that's what it sounds like. It's
Okay.
cool, right?
Yeah, yeah. That could
Yeah,
be
so
like a new progression.
what's that?
That could be like a new progression, like the diminished 7 progression.
The diminished 7, minor 7, 2 3 5 7. Screw yeah. Yeah, or just you say do minor chords from the notes of a diminished chord.
Yeah.
It's weird, right? But it just happens to work. But actually, what I'm doing there is I'm just jumping up in minor thirds. You can also call it like that too. That's much easier.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so you find out that sound, that's the sound that comes up when you jump up in minor thirds, right? But now,
Yeah.
if I were to do that, and I don't want to give you too much, but because like the more you get, it's like the more confusing things get.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Time to process, But you can do the same thing with majors too.
With major
Find flows,
7?
right?
Yeah.
So it would, so that would be. So now I'm playing majors from C, E flat, G flat, and A. Same thing, same exact thing. But I'm doing
Uh-huh.
majors with 2 3 5 7s there.
Okay. Okay. And for it's interesting because like I noticed like your voicings, they're usually like kind of like two hands like together. Like
Yeah.
what I found like the gospel guys, they play like for example, they'll play a C minor 11 fat chord. It's like they play the bass note C, and then they go from the minor third. So they play that, and they play the E flat major 7, and then they go from the fifth of that and play a B flat major. So it's like
So they do C minor first, and then they go to E flat. Did you say?
yeah, I guess they play a C in the bass,
Oh,
then they play the E flat major 7 and a B flat
oh yeah.
major triad. So it gets the 11th note.
Yeah. Okay.
But like, is that common to like? Because if you're soloing, you kind of need one hand free, but they play like take the time to play the bass and then two-handed chords. Like,
Oh, okay. So you're doing an E flat major triad, and then playing D and F.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
try and
Okay, cool. Yeah,
show the
we can
keyboard.
also do that.
Yeah, it might be.
Except it is backwards though for me. So
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you probably can't see. I'm just playing the
well,
bass.
it's yeah. I know what you're saying. All you're saying, yeah, because those are called rootless chords.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's where like the bass player is playing it, so you play only like the 3 5 7 9 voicing that you already know, too.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's all. That's all. It's so whenever you hear like a jazz pianist playing with other guys, like a bassist, he'll be playing that.
Yeah.
He'll be playing an E flat major 7 voicing for a C minor chord.
Okay.
So he'll be playing that. Like it's weird because he's not even playing a C, even though the chord is C, right?
Yeah.
He'll be playing an E flat major 7th, yeah, he'll be playing an E flat major 7th in his left hand, and then he'll be soloing on whatever on that scale that he's in.
Oh. So like, if you're playing live, do you like talk forward with bass guy saying, "Okay, I'm not gonna play any bass notes,"
Oh, he'll
or
assume
like,
that you aren't. Yeah,
"Oh, okay,
yeah, most of the time. Yeah, unless it's like a very specific thing.
okay."
Yeah, like I think probably in Latin jazz that wouldn't happen as much because they go da do da do da do da da da,
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
they play, but they probably they. I feel like they play the bass there. I'm not a Latin jazz
Probably,
master or anything. So,
yeah.
um,
Okay.
yeah, but you'll play yeah. If you ever play with anyone, then you'll play the bass.
Okay.
Yeah. Or,
What
I mean,
one last thing?
you'll play the chord. He'll play the bass. Sorry, that was totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. One last thing, Mark. Would you recommend like a specific practice routine? Like, because like some days I feel like I'm not progressing. I'm just doing the same shit. I just feel like I don't know. Like, do you recommend? Do you have any tricks or I don't know.
I mean, is it your like what part of it is wrong? So you're getting bored of it, or are you're not progressing, or both? It seems like both, actually, from what you're saying.
Well, I don't know. Like, I feel like I know the chords, I know the music.
Yeah, I know. I gotta get in your mentality here, because like for your
Connecting
specific
it,
situation, so because you
like,
already know the chords, you already know a lot of the scales. It seems like.
yeah, I know the chords, I know the scales. Like, it's just, I don't know. I think, like, just the other day, like, I realized going from the circle of fourths, like, gives me some really good chord progressions. And I feel like now it's starting to get more together. But,
Yeah.
like, would you recommend, for example, you have an hour of piano practice? Do you recommend, okay, 5 minute scale practice, 10 minutes improv? I don't know. In your experience, like, what works?
Um, I mean, I like personally to play. I like to play, like actually play,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
practice really.
Okay. Yeah.
So, but that means that like I set up like a metronome on my keyboard, and I record like a bass track and like drums too. And then I play along with that, and that I play along with that in the circle of fourths. So that automatically teaches me how to play it, and I'm soloing too.
Oh,
Because
so
then
you
it's like
just go
fun, right?
down the circle of fourths?
What's that?
You just go down the circle of fourths?
Yeah, I
Okay.
go up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Either way. Yeah,
Or up? Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
like so I'll play like the bass notes will be like I'll record the bass. It'll be like C, F, D flat, E flat, and then A flat, D flat, and just keep going like from there. And then
Okay.
I will play the rootless chord as we were just talking about.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But you don't need to. You could probably just do drums, and then you could play with the root position. Yeah,
Okay. And
yeah.
do you
That's what I
play
would. Yeah. What's that?
do you play, for example, going from C to F, like in minor or major?
Yeah, I'll do it all in like majors, and then do it all in minors, and then do it all
Okay.
sevenths, that kind of thing.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So that kind of gives you well-rounded, and that's all in preparation. It's all in preparation for, like you said, you want to play songs, right?
Yeah.
So that would be like, so I can go and play a jazz song. I can go learn a new jazz song because I know how to play the chords now. That kind of thing. Like,
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's I think I'm starting to kind of get a grip on it. I don't know. It's a weird phase. I don't know.
no,
I don't
yeah,
know. Like,
like
it's
no, no,
starting to come
keep going,
together.
keep going, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like I want to give you like, yeah, like just something that you can grasp, that you can do for you to get better. Like that's
Yeah.
that's what I'm going for. So,
Yeah.
okay, so you want, so do you want to play in the real book though? You said you have a real book, right?
Yeah. I've got like a few real books and uh, yeah. I guess I want to start playing. But one
How many
thing I'm
songs
also
can you play from there? You know?
I can play I can play a lot of them, but I think my voicings are very basic.
Hmm.
Like, for example, I'll play the minor seven, and I don't know. To be honest, I'll be honest with you. I haven't looked at the real book in like 2 months because I've been with the gospel chords and all of that stuff. But
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I guess I need to go back and
Well, do you
yeah.
know all your dominant seventh voicings and stuff, or chords, like how to play it in your left hand?
Uh, I do. It might take me some time to think, but like, yeah, I can play the dominant seven. Like, yeah. Is that a very important chord?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
for learning those, you've got to know the majors, minors, the major seventh, minor seventh, dominant seventh, and then you'll also see like half diminished or minor seven flat five.
Right.
Yeah, so you like if you practice those with a circle of fourths for all of them, like a root position, um,
Okay.
yeah, and I'm trying to think of a way because I don't know if we have enough time to like so um hmm. But you want to play those jazz songs in the real book though? Or do you think you'll just go off and do like more hip hop and stuff later? You know, like will those real books really hold your attention? That's what I'm asking because I don't
Um,
see because and be honest with me because because now
I'll be real. Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Like I like the 11s, but like I don't know. A lot of jazz, it's like I don't know. I need like a structured thing. Like I'm more into like you said, like hip hop, R&B. I think R&B's got like. Do you know The Weeknd? A,
Uh,
a group called The Weeknd.
no, but they're like R&B.
R&B, like really dark R&B, and like I don't know. I just really like. I like R&B chords. Like for example, I'll show you something like.
Oh yeah, it's a one. Is that a 4-1? Ooh,
Um,
ooh, and then that was nice.
oh, thanks.
Yeah,
It's going from F minor 9 to
C
to
minor.
C, yeah.
Yeah,
C minor 11, yeah.
yeah.
That's more what like that's more slow, chilled, fat progressions. Like
Okay, good. I'm glad I said that then, and we didn't just go into like the real book, you know? It's like if you don't want to learn that,
yeah.
then don't let's not do that. It's like that's
Don't
a
get me
waste of
wrong, I
time.
like it. Like it's cool.
Yeah,
Like a
but
few jazz songs.
yeah, but that won't hold
But
your attention though, and that'll waste your time eventually.
yeah, yeah,
Because later down the line you'll be like, eh.
yeah, yeah,
My
yeah.
my heart's with R&B.
my, my heart's with R&B. All the bitches. No, no,
That's
no.
right. On Black Friday. Oh, dude, I'm gonna go. Oh man, I'm gonna go shop. I've been working on shit all day, so I haven't been able to yet.
Yeah, man. Go buy
For
a
you,
piano.
what's that?
Go buy a piano.
I know. Yeah, I've wanted something lighter, but yeah. Okay, so you okay, well, that's like a 4-1 progression. That's like what we've I taught that actually, didn't I? Yeah. No, I taught that
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Breakback 1. I taught the major, but I never taught the minor 4-1, which is what we just played.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that seems to be very common, actually. Like you talked about it, the gospel guys talked about it. Like you have the circle of fourths. I don't think it could be more clear. Like it seems like the fourth is the most common progression. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's a very common progression. Just yeah. I mean, that was in where did you find out about my stuff from, anyways?
I don't even know, man. Like I saw on YouTube like random video like and I'm like, oh, it's like free tutorial and I'm like, oh cool, click. And then I'm like, oh, I actually saw your videos like free for a while and then I'm like, okay, I'll check out the break pack and I thought, yeah, it's cool. Good value. Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so
You know,
yeah, it's funny because like I have two different people. I mean more than two, but two basic ones where like one person just comes to it randomly like you did, like you're clicking on it or whatever. But then the other ones are like they like new jabes or this jazz hip hop kind of style, you know.
yeah, yeah.
But you actually like the jazz hip hop style, but you just kind of like stumbled upon it for piano tutorial videos though, right?
Yeah, it was really random and like I don't know, like seeing your videos, I kind of like subjected myself to jazz like a lot, like downloaded Miles Davis, got into some bossa nova, like Stan Getz, and I kind of like I have a bigger view of music, which is good. It's great. Thanks. And but I don't know, like if I really love it. Like I'm more of like a kind of like a smooth keyboard kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, do you have ambitions about being a player, like a performer?
I'd like to, like, I'd really like to. I don't know, like, my next step, like, when my work pays me, is to get a keyboard and, like, I'm a teacher, like, now. So my boss said you should play piano, like, to get the kids' attention. And so I might just play in my class, to start.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, I'm going with music, like, see where it takes me.
I think then good. Like I think that those um yeah, well the gospel guys definitely have a lot of those progressions that you want,
Yeah.
I would feel. Um my stuff taught you well what did it teach you actually?
Um, it got me introduced to minor seventh chords, because like if someone just told me like, okay, you need to play a minor seventh, it would have been really difficult for me. And but you're just like, oh, okay, it's just every other note, and then you play the 3 5 7 9.
Yeah,
But
you have a
for
two hand
example,
voice.
yeah, that's a minor ninth chord, two hand voicing. But
Yeah.
if you read that in a fucking book, you're just gonna be like, what? What? Like what you do, your approach is the best for teaching. Like the simplest way to teach is the best way. Like, I think you did a good job there. So
Thanks, man.
uh, you got me started, but I think I'm moving towards the hip hop again, the R&B. But
Yeah, like that's
yeah,
what I want to be actually in a lot of ways. Is like yeah, and
yeah,
when I heard you say okay, yeah, you told me what like minor sevenths were. It's like I just want to be like a stepping stone, like a kind of catalyst that kind of like vaults you off into like whatever you want to play, you know,
yeah, yeah,
and teaches you how to express yourself too. I mean, that's a big part of it. But
yeah. I mean, and jazz is like the backbone of any advanced R&B. So
yeah, yeah, especially the pianists. Well, yeah, yeah. So 4-1. Well, that minor thing, that minor thing where you go between whole steps, that's really going to help you. I would
what
do
the
that. What's that?
wh- which one are you referring to there? Sorry.
So just moving in between whole steps. Like if you only took one thing from this, it would be that. It would be you already knew the D Dorian and D minor seventh,
Yeah.
and you already knew E Dorian and E minor seventh, but you didn't know to play them together and go between them like that, right?
Uh-huh.
So like do that. Yeah. Like
Switching. Okay.
just do it. Cause like R&B will do that, won't it?
Yeah.
It'll be like
Yeah.
like that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like slow like movements. Um and you can switch you just go from minor to minor to minor and then you can switch it to major sometimes too and just go in between like that. That's a lot of those movements in R&B are like that. Yeah, I'm trying to think for myself. You'll hear that kind of jazzy little noodly kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's a yeah. So you're just going down the scale or down chromatically or
Yes. Yeah, like here's a G minor, G flat minor, F minor, E minor, E flat minor.
oh.
Oh, now I'm going up in whole steps only. Whoa! Yeah, it's like,
Nice. You need an R&B break pack.
what's that?
You need a R&B break pack. Fat
I don't know.
progressions.
Yeah, I was thinking about what I was gonna do next. I was making like a 251 lesson pack.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then because I was gonna go into like my favorite chord progressions kind of thing, and just have a pack of all those, like this thing right here. This you move from minor to minor. It's my favorite chord progression. You know, it's
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. In the minor 4-1 too. That's one of my favorite chord progressions too.
Yeah.
That was like one of the first that I ever learned was that like. Yeah, those are very dark. I know that's what you're talking about when you say.
That was 4-1?
Yeah. Yeah.
Minor. Okay.
Yeah, minor. Yeah.
Okay. I think I actually like prefer minor. Like I think it's the best sounding scale.
It's a smooth scale.
I don't know. I like that dark feel.
But you don't like this dark, right?
Yeah. Is that
You do?
diminished?
Yeah, sort of. Or minor 7 flat 5, yeah. Or and
Okay.
diminished actually, yeah. Well, for that dark, also that those first chord progressions that I went over like in the beginning.
Yeah.
Those are like dark, but they're also like kind of epic, I would say.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow. That's improvising. Wow.
Yeah, but it's very beautiful, right? It's like
Yeah.
that was just the A flat, C, E flat, B flat, D, F, and then C, E flat, G.
Wow. What progression was that?
That was the same.
So it
That
was
one, the A flat, B flat to C.
A flat, B flat, C. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, but then sometimes I was using the 159 in my left hand.
Okay.
Did you ever
Like an arpeggio? Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is really helpful. Like, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Learning the 159s and then playing like the rootless on top of it.
Okay.
It just gives you a deep feeling, you know. So if you were gonna do that 4-1, here I'll teach you this. This will be like the last thing probably. This is pretty.
Okay, cool.
Well, for the 4-1 that you're already playing, you play 1-5-9.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 1-5-9 in your left hand, right? So, yeah, like so F, C, G, you know.
Wow.
It's a lot different feel from just like. So that's a C.
What do you play in your right hand?
I'm playing a rootless chord there. So like the 3, the 5, the 7, and the 9.
Okay. Okay.
Was that E? But was that A flat, C, E flat, G? Should be in your right hand for the 4 for the F.
Okay. So left hand F, C, G, right hand. Oh, you're playing the minor, of course.
Yeah.
A flat, C, E flat, G. Okay.
There you go. Cool.
Come back to it.
No, that's cool. Yeah, I like it. And then ending C, G, D with an E flat major 7 in your right hand.
Okay. So yeah, I think I got it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just go. Yeah. All right. Cool. I think I got it.
So just incorporate the 1-5-9s. And what I was doing for like that, you know. I was just doing 1-5-9 to my left hand too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds really good.
I know, it's really simple. Yeah. It's just the 1-5-9 going from A flat to B flat to C.
So technically A flat, B flat, C, what is that? That's a 4-5-1 progression? Or what is that?
I'd just say 6-7-1.
6-7-1.
Something like that.
But that's not like circular motion, is it? It's not like okay. It's just going up like stepwise.
It ends up being that. But
yeah.
For now, I just think of it like that. Just play the 6th major, you know, just play the 7th, and then play the 1 in a minor scale.
So major 6, minor 7, minor 1?
Major 6, major 7 too, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, because
minor 1.
And then minor 1, yeah. Or 8. But then you do 1-5-9. It's actually, I think it's like from a video game. I think it is. Oh yeah. Or something like. Something like that. It's really
could be. Yeah.
Castlevania. That's.
Could be.
Yeah.
Anyways, man, I don't want to take up too much of your time, so thanks a lot for.
No problem, man. Thanks for showing up.
Yeah.
And
Woo!
for 4
Shout out
a.m.
to the
too.
viewer.
What's that?
Shout out to the viewer if you're still there.
No, dude, he's gone.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
It's all right. I think this will be helpful to some people anyways. Like, and even if it isn't, I don't know. This is just for like the people who have bought the lessons. Like that's what this specific one is for. Because I might do ones later like that are just for my channel too. Because that'll be different. Like
Yeah.
it'll be a lot of people who like jazz, hip hop, and um, yeah, just a different crowd. You know, from people who have actually invested in the lessons and are like trying to learn jazz piano. You know?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay. Cool, man. Well, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Seriously.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
and if you have like any questions later, just email me about like especially about this stuff that we've like gone over in this hangout.
All right. Cool, man. Well, have a good Black Friday, all right?
I know. I'm gonna go out and go shop right now.
Enjoy the crazy people.
I know.
All right.
All right, man. Take care.
Take care. All right. Bye.